Get boar. Oh yeah, I gotta go respec in the boar before I do rising action, and I can't respec for 5 more levels. What would I do without chat telling me every single thing I have to do? Exactly. I'd be so lost. I'd wake up in the morning and be like, oh crap, what do I do? How do I put on my pants? Chat. Oh, there's no chat to help me. Everybody would laugh. Like, man, where's chat advice when you need them? They always give me lame backseat advice for games when I don't want it. But when I really, really need some help, like, hey, chat, how do I do a write-off on my taxes? They're nowhere to be seen. And we have boar. Ta-da. Jack, the shield is down. Take the shot. Take your shot right now. You should be able to sense this. You know, I don't know why Jack wants Angel to hack the shield power core. Like, just have a Hyperion robot over there with like a telescope. And it just like looks over here, and whenever Davis replaces it, they just shoot at that moment and then they kill everybody. This whole plan with Angle does seem a bit convoluted, but then again, Jack does have a flair for the dramatic. But he has had to be like, all right, time for my big dramatic scene where my daughter dies. Angel? No, Angel! And Angel walks in. Dad, what are you doing? Oh, nothing, sweetie, just rehearsing. Rehearsing for what? Oh, it's gonna be a really epic scene. Don't worry. Did I hear you say I was gonna die in it? Oh yeah, you're gonna be dead, but it's gonna be like the emotional climax of the game. It's gonna be sick, trust me. Oh wait a minute, we can check for Tanis E real quick because we did a bunch of farming. Yo, Tanis, got any E for me? I'm not gonna be back in Sanctuary for a while. I gotta go kill the Thresher and defend the beacon. Some Meridium for the road would be greatly appreciated. Nope. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We are no longer friends though. Unfriend me on Facebook. If you think Roland E can make up for the lack of your E, Tanis, you're sorely mistaken. Roland E is like worse than useless. Roland E is the most garbage item in the whole game. Nobody wants Roland E except Lilith. She's addicted to Roland E. And Roland D. Heyo. I wish the Deepa farm leveled up with the story. Me too, man. Imagine being able to use Deepa and Lyuda for the whole game instead of just Lyuda. Man. That would really revolutionize the gameplay. That city was being phased for a long time. I guess the city stays phased as long as you're in the fridge. So if you like stop playing this game back when it came out, like in the fridge, the citizens of Sanctuary, like inside of whatever it looks like being inside of a phase shift, they were in that for like 10 years. That must be horrifying for them. When you're inside of a phase shift, you turn blue and you can run really fast and enemies ignore you. That's about it. So basically people in Sanctuary got like 10 years of being able to run really fast. Then suddenly they're back to running slow. Sorry. The guy turned the game back on. Oh, I bored him. Lol, get bored. I used an ability. Watch this, I'll do it again. Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. You can turn invisible in this game? Wow. It's like a whole new experience. Oh, this is so frustrating. See, this is what I don't get about you players. I tell you, for 30 years, you have skill points, and you haven't even spent them until now. Example. This one guy named Obo Shoes was doing a million challenge runs, and he would always complain about the parts where he got stuck. And I was like, dude, all you gotta do is just spend your skill points, and it'll be fine. But he wouldn't do it. It was so crazy. I think before we go fight Bloodwing, who has all the elements at our disposal, of course, we should go find a few more Lyudas so that we have at least one element at our disposal. Hot take, I think renaming the Lyuda to the Liudmila was a decent decision. Hot take, I think you're an idiot, dumb, stupid poo-poo head. That's dumb and bad. Liudmila has a better sound in my mouth. I disagree. Lyuda is way easier for me to say. Lyuda versus Liudmila. Ludmilla. Yes. We've had the discussion about it's the sniper lady's real name a million times. I've heard it all before, and I don't care. Lyuda is the better name. He will name his firstborn Lyuda. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Just naming your kid after legendary guns in Borderlands. And if you marry a non-gamer, they won't even know. Oh, what should we name our daughter, sweetie? How about Lyuda? I've always loved that name. Oh, wow, it sounds so beautiful. Have you had it picked out for your whole life? Yes, I've always said if I ever have a daughter, I want her to be named Lyuda. It's been a dream of mine for many years. And every time I see my kid, I'm like, nice. That's from Borderlands guns. Okay, sweetie, what should we name our son? How about Peter? And for the middle name, give him like a cool middle name, like Rossback maybe. Like Peter Rossback could be his first and second name. That'd be pretty cool. That's not even a bad idea for a name, honestly. Like if your name is like Jones, Peter Rossback Jones. It's a good name. Rossback is a quality middle name, unironically. I'm doing it. I'm naming my son or daughter Rossback as their middle name. I'm sorry if you're my future offspring, but your fate has been decided. Clean your room now, conference call. Get off the phone and clean your room, young man. Just don't name him after the legendary SMG from the bunker. Nah, that's my wife. That'd be a classic joke on like an 80s sitcom where the whole joke is that, man, I hate my wife. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. That's classic comedy. I haven't gotten a single Varuk yet. It's very strange. You'd think that with 2 Lyuda drops, 1 Varuk would be in the cards, but no. Varuk forgot to show up today. Maybe Varuk is working from home still because COVID. Maybe the restrictions in his country are different. This is my application to be Zero's voice actor. So yeah, Gearbox, just email me. I'll do it for a modest price. We can discuss payment later. Okay, Gearbox, I get it might be a little unrealistic for me to redo the voice line for Zero, but hear me out. I can do a cappella covers of all of the combat audio. I can go. So hit me up for that. There we go. Ho ho, corrosion Lyuda. It's a Gromkey Lyuda, boys. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted. Huh, corrosion. Corrosion! How much iridium do I need for the sniper STU? I think it's 20, right? Yeah, I need 7 more iridium. What do you say we just farm some Tanis E real quick for 7 iridium? I don't know why I asked for your input, because if you're in Twitch chat, I'm gonna ignore you and do it anyway. If you're in YouTube comments, you have no bearing over the result at all. Ineffectual is the word I would use to describe you. Run number 3, run number 3. Will there be some Tanis E? Hey, there it is. In the washing machine. Thanks, Tanis. What's with these Tanis not giving E? I need a SDU. Weird to think there might be a gun so rare nobody's ever found it. I think someone has probably found every possible permutation of Borderlands 2 weapons at this point. Because, hey, Tanis, because there's not that many parts yet. Like in Borderlands 3, there probably are many combinations of parts that have not been dropped ever. But in Borderlands 2, there's only like 5 parts in the whole game, I think. So probably most permutations of guns have been seen by human eyes. All right, time to play a fun game. Did the people at Gearbox that made the wall textures, did they have a grungy font where the one has like grime built onto it, so all the ones have the same grime? Or did they make a regular font and then put a PNG of grime over it, which means that each one will look slightly different? Let's find out. Let's see. It looks like they had a font with like grunge and grime. Okay, so all the ones look the same. It's kind of lame. The more fun way to do that is to go into Photoshop and like get like a grime eraser and like erase the layer after you like rasterize those. But you know, it's fine. No one else cares about that except for me, guaranteed. But kind of ruins the whole game for me, not gonna lie. Ooh, more Tanis E. How much do I have now? Do I have enough yet? I have 17. That's not quite enough. We need 1 more, then we can go to war. Oh, there we go. All right, off to war. Imagine if when the Borderlands movie is done, oh, big Tanis. Imagine if when it's done shooting, they auction off random props, because they auction off props for movies all the time. I wonder if Randy Pitchford's director chair will be available for sale. He'll probably keep that, right? He'll probably like put that in his trunk and keep it. But if it's available for sale, I would buy it. Will you buy some Borderlands movie props? Yeah, it depends on how good they are. It looks like they're using Borderlands 3 gun designs, which is kind of weird. Not a huge fan of that. Use Borderlands 1 guns. They're cool. And you can just make 1 prop and paint them all a little different, and nobody will be able to tell, because that game has very little weapon variety in terms of aesthetics. Speaking of aesthetics, this one's orange, because I have the maximum pot. That's not maximum. There's more, right? There's another one. Yes, there's still more. Crap. I have a lot of sniper bullets available now. Yay. I will buy a Mordecai's sniper rifle from the Borderlands movie if it's less than $100, which it won't be. It'll probably be more than that. But they might do like a charity auction, like a charity raffle. You know, like get your favorite Borderlands screen use items, and it all goes to help a great cause. We're contributing to a small, unknown charity called Nerdvana Games. What they do there is they try to make the Borderlands tabletop RPG. They're really struggling these days, apparently. They haven't been able to produce it yet, even though I ordered it 55 years ago. When I get the Borderlands RPG, rest assured I will play test it. I'll force some friends to play it, even though I guarantee none of them really want to play the Borderlands RPG. I'm going to make them do it. And I will tell you how it is. I will make a review of the Borderlands RPG, but only if they make it. Only if you have a donation today of $5 to help this poor, struggling game studio make their product that I already paid for, even though I need no more Tanis E. Tanis E still calls to me. Must farm Tanis E. Hey, found some. Must farm Tanis E. 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 Oh my god, the triple. Must farm Tanis E. Ho, ho, that was a 6 Tanis E. Wow. More like must get doctor's orders. Am I right?